Welcome, in front of me is a MEIZU M8c, and today I will show you a couple tweaks and tricks that you can do on this device. So we're going to start off with the navigation bar, which will just allow you to hide it if you don't want it to be visible, just for a more minimalistic look. Now to get it enabled, all you need to do is go into the settings, and from here you'll find a navigation bar. So there we go, navigation bar. And you have the two different ones. You can tap on it, and also you can see there's a different one, M back, which just creates this kind of dot that you interact by holding, pressing, and swiping on it. So you can choose that if you wanted to. And also you have the option right here to hide navigation bar. Now, as you can see, it's already enabled. If I enable it again, it should hopefully appear. There we go. So you just slide it down, and you can see that it's now gone. Now when you slide it back up, it's now in a different color, as you can see, and after a moment, as you also just seen, it hides. And on the side you have a dot, so you can double tap that dot, and the dot will become not hideable. So there we go. You can see that now it doesn't hide. And you want to swipe it down to hide it again. So like I said, tap on it, and it becomes static. If you swipe it down, then it kind of goes up and down depending when you need it, but you need to swipe up to actually get it up. So let me get it back to normal at the moment, to this one at least. Yeah, so moving on, we're gonna go into the easy mode, which is more for the use for just, I guess, elderly people. It does what it says. It makes the device easier, and makes all the home screen, for instance, with all the apps, way bigger. Basically like a tile style of the home screen. So again, you would go into the settings and then easy mode, which is right here, and you get a view of how it looks like. So that is, and then basically the nutshell how it will look. You have a camera, music files, calendars, basically all the apps, but in this gigantic view. And yeah, so all you need to do is tap on enable. Now I won't do it, it will reboot the device, and then I will probably want to disable it. So yeah, but this image basically shows how it will look. Substitutes all the icons for big ones that you can fit only like 6, apparently 6 or 8, assuming there's no widgets. And yeah, that's about all it changes. Okay, so moving on, we're gonna go into reducing the animations. Now normally the device natively doesn't have any way of reducing the animations, so you're stuck with those, but there is actually a way to do it through developer options. So to get started, you will need to enable the developer options in settings and about the device, and you should find right here build number right here. So where you have Flyme, at least for me it's 6.3.5.1. Yours might be a little bit different, but the way of enabling is still the same. So tap on that 7 times. Now you can see when I'm tapping on it, it gives me a message, you are already in developer mode. So I have already enabled it. But for you, if you haven't done that, after 7 tap, it will give you that the developer mode has been enabled. And then you can go back to the main page of settings and navigate into accessibility, where you will find the developer options right here on the bottom. So tap on that, and in the options you want to scroll down till you find the window animation scale, transition animation scale, and animation duration scale. Now each one of them corresponds to different parts of the animation. So for instance, window animation scale, it's well for the windows, and window is this thing that when I tap will appear. So this is a window. Now as an example, I'm just going to set it to times 10 so you can see how slow it can get. So that's times 10. I can set it to half speed, so basically twice as fast as it was originally, or you can completely turn it off. Now keep in mind, window appears instantly, but you still have like a shadow effect that does not. So it makes it a little bit weird, as you can see, the shadow, or not shadow, but like the darkening of the screen in the background. Okay, and you can also do that for transition animation scale and animation duration scale. Now, like I said, each one of them corresponds to different. Now I would set it probably to half speed. It seems like a really good middle ground where you still have animations, but they're way faster than they were previously. With off, it seems a little bit sometimes jarring when apps just literally disappear and appear instantaneously. But you can choose off if you wish to. It doesn't really change anything apart from the speed of it. And now you'll see that everything should be way faster than it was previously. So moving on, we're gonna go into themes, which will just simply allow you to change the themes. Now go right here into the app where you have list of all the themes, as you can see. Now I believe I need to be logged in to actually download some of them. You can tap on them to get several screenshots of how it looks like. Some of them change just the icons and wallpaper. Some of them change way more. So it just depends on which one you find. I'm trying to see if there is one that changes more. Settings still looks the same. Let's see if there's something. Also looks the same. So yeah, I mean, you can go look around if there is something that suits what you would like, and then you would just open that again. Then you would just tap on download and enable once it's downloaded. And then it will just enable the theme, change all your wallpaper and the icons, at least for the one that was showing. Okay, so the last thing that I want to show is the scrollable screenshot. So when you're capturing a screenshot, normally it just captures the screen that is visible, but on here you actually have a scrollable option. So if you would go somewhere where I can have a scrollable content, so for instance browser, where you can see there's enough scrollable content, all you need to do is hold volume down and power key. It gives you the screenshot, and then you can see that you can actually resize it, right? So it doesn't really, some of the devices have that normally, doesn't really surprise. But you also have these arrows that you can try to drag below the screen. And as you just seen, there's new content that has appeared. So I can continue to scroll down it, select more. It will keep loading it the further I scroll. So I can create a really long scrollable screenshot, and as you can see, this one is already way longer than one screen. So once you're satisfied with whatever is selected, tap on save right here. It saves, and now the image can be found in the Photos app. So let's go here and then albums. Just wait for, there we go, screenshot album, and you can see there is the screenshot. So that's how you would capture a scrollable screenshot. And this will conclude all the tweaks and tricks that I'm going to share. And if you found any of them helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.